All right, guys, Greg Everett here, Catalyst Athletics. Back for another one of these. I think this is number 22. Never thought I'd make it this far. I'm pretty impressed. Starting off here with Alyssa, 63 kilo lifter, power clean, 75 for a double. See that little mat in front of her toes. Something I've used with her for a while. She had a really bad habit of jumping forward on pretty much all of her snatches and cleans. And that's, aside from actually diagnosing the cause and trying to work on that directly, this is just a nice, easy way to really reinforce it. And it kind of gives the person this external reference so they don't have to be thinking their way through the lift. It's you can see she's actually pulling her feet back a little bit this day. I think she went up that day to a PR power clean of 90 kilos, which was pretty impressive. So clearly the rubber mat works. Let's see, Blake here, looks like 100. He's going to hang clean plus power jerk, I believe. Good jerker, hates power jerks like most people who don't power jerk as their chosen competitive jerk style. Zack here, looks like, I think that's 110. Pulled his feet back out from under him a little bit, so it was not perfect, but he's a pretty quick guy, pretty damn explosive. His biggest issue, like I think I've talked about in a couple of videos before, is that he tends to pick his feet up off the floor a little bit early, and so they slide backwards, and he ends up with his body and bar in front of his base, or his base behind the body and bar, depending on how you want to look at it. Same thing there. Just has to kind of take a moment and settle back in and get that squared away. Steve here, he was not enjoying this couple weeks of training, as I recall. Just was not feeling great. So he's got some pretty wild cleans. I think he comes up to like 155 in this session and catches a couple a little funny. So that's 140 here. When everything is clicking for him, his lifts are all really easy, and then like anyone else, I suppose, once something goes wrong, everything goes wrong. Danielle here, 53 kilo lifter, 60 kilo power cleans, still warming up a little bit. She had taken a couple week break, go get hitched, and so this was a week or two ago. No, maybe it was 2 or 3 weeks ago even. Kind of making her come back. Any of you who have taken a significant period of time off of training know that coming back is miserable, especially knowing what you're capable of and not being able to do it.
Come on.
So there's 155, caught a little too far back. Still pulls off that jerk. Generally pretty reliable with the jerk. If he gets a really nasty clean, he'll rush it a lot of times and not make it. But Blake here with his favorite clean grip or jerk grip overhead squats, however you want to name them. Just forcing him to do that for the upper back strength, but then also that bottom position mobility. Oddly enough, someone just commented on one of our YouTube videos about how sharp and solid Blake's overhead position in the snatch looked, which was kind of funny because that's like his biggest weakness. But that is one of the exercises that I've found pretty helpful for it. Although everybody hates doing them. If you have someone who's got kind of not the greatest of shoulders, it can be a bad idea if it's really aggravating the shoulders if they can't get into a good enough position to make it work. You probably want to skip that and do something else, at least initially. Danielle here with her 65 double. It's a little hesitation on that last bit of the turnover right there. Kind of some weird shoulder tightness going on. We haven't quite figured out what exactly the issue is. It's been getting better on average, although she still has days where it really bugs her, and we kind of have to make some changes and quit doing whatever we're doing and do something different. There's Steve, just got a little lazy on that jerk and just pushed it forward. Blake here, making him do pause front squats, which is something I very rarely do, but he'll tend to pull a clean really well, rack it, and then just collapse right away. And in addition to that problem, he was having some recurring back stuff that flares up here and there, so he wasn't squatting or doing lifts from the floor for a couple months. Really kind of set him back. So he's definitely closer to being better than not at this point, but still not 100%. And so this kind of serves a dual purpose here, where we're getting the strength work in a way that's kind of slow and controlled, so it's not aggravating his back, and then also really forcing him to strengthen that rack position and kind of be aggressive with that upper back and the shoulders. Steve here doing his waves. There's no reason he should not have fallen over on that one, but he managed to stay upright for some reason, probably because he was just so pissed off that day. Danielle here, 70 kilos. Very good jerker. I think this day her shoulder was bugging her a little bit, so on one of the doubles we had to stop and start doing some singles. Bringing it down was the biggest issue, and she is too short for our jerk tables by a number of inches. Actually, it's pretty impressive. Like, again, good bottom position. He just needs to get it a little more strong, a little more consistent. All right, that's it for today. I will talk to you guys next week. Please share these things, like them, post them on your page, do whatever you can to spread the word. Helps us a bunch. Thanks.